Hands now.
What? My hands are here.
Movements, you understand?
Yeah. Get off. No, you're not allowed to do that.
I can't.
No, you're not.
No.
What are you doing?
Why are you
Get off me. Get off me.
Welcome to the channel, calling out misconduct, defending civil liberties, and holding power to account. Raw, fearless, relentless. Today's episode features Free Time's Audits, so go check out his channel and subscribe using the link below. In this video, Auditor FTA is lawfully filming outside Bolton Police Station when an extremely aggressive officer storms out and grabs him without any lawful basis. Backup is called, arriving hostile and confrontational. While FTA's detained, the officer violently rips off his face covering just to see who he is. This is one of the clearest examples you'll ever see of police acting on emotion instead of the law. The upside? FTA took them to court over this treatment.
I'm a police officer, come here please.
No, you can't tell me what to do.
Why are you filming the police station? Why are you filming the police station and all the vehicles? I need to know who you are.
No, you don't.
Make sure that there's nothing sinister going on here.
There's nothing sinister going on.
Well, can you just come with me a second?
No.
I'm not coming down there with you, I need you to just come here.
No.
I'll say that.
No.
Well, should we have a...
Am I being detained?
You're not being detained?
Right, then I'm leaving then.
I need to know who you are and why you're filming the police station. And why have you got your face covered? You can quite see...
Why have you got your body covered?
You can see I'm the police officer.
Who are you? What's your number?
11070.
What are you doing?
Why are you filming
Get off
the
me!
police station?
Get off me!
No, I'm not. Why are you
Get off
filming
me!
the police
Get
station?
off me!
Why?
Get off me!
Why
Get off
are
me!
you filming the police station?
Because I can.
I need to make sure that you have nothing sinister going on.
Right, am I being detained?
At the moment, you
Right,
are, yeah.
for what? For what? Under what section?
Section 1 of
Section
the
1?
Criminal Evidence Act.
The officer shows his real motives within the first 10 seconds, not by his words, but by how quickly he abandons procedure. FTA responds exactly as anyone should when approached by a plainclothes officer. He asks for identification, steps closer to read the badge, and tries to confirm who he's dealing with. That's basic self-protection. But instead of letting FTA verify his identity, the officer attacks the moment FTA gets close enough to see the badge. He also completely messed up the detention process. Under Section 1 of PACE, an officer must explain the detention first, clear reasons, what's being searched for, and why. This officer did the opposite. He grabbed FTA, shouted at him, and only after putting hands on him did he remember to say the legal phrases he was supposed to say beforehand.
Because I need to stop searching.
What's your reasonable grounds?
The reasonable grounds are I need to make sure that you don't have anything on you.
Why are you shaking?
Just listen to me, please.
Well, listen to you, let go.
I'm not going to let go of you.
This is assault, this.
It's not an assault.
It is assault.
Come with me, please.
Why?
Because I'm telling you, just come with me.
No, you just detained me, so I'll stay here.
Well, come with me, please.
Are you arresting me?
At the moment, no, but please come with me.
Why?
Just come with me.
Why?
Because I've got a colleague coming.
What, right, well, you can come here, can't he?
Well, let's see who you are.
What's your reasonable grounds?
I've explained what the reasonable grounds are.
What are they? That I'm taking pictures?
Yes.
Oh, that's a crime, isn't it?
Of the police station and vehicles, private vehicles and police vehicles.
That's not a crime. That's not a crime.
Hands now.
What, my hands are here.
Movements, you understand?
Yeah.
Right, you got a detail on you? No idea on you.
Stop tensing up, pal. Stop tensing up. Do as you're told and do it now.
The detention collapsed the second the officer claimed that taking photographs was his reasonable suspicion. FDA even gave him a chance to hear how ridiculous that sounded by asking, "That's a crime?" The officer doubled down, insisting that filming police vehicles was somehow grounds to detain someone. That wasn't suspicion, it was an attempt to criminalize a perfectly lawful activity because the officer didn't like being recorded. Then the backup arrived and escalated everything. Instead of de-escalating, asking questions, or checking whether there were valid grounds, they rushed in and went straight for the handcuffs, acting as if they'd been called to a violent offender. There was no threat, no weapon, no crime, just a domino effect triggered by one officer's bruised ego and urge to punish someone for using their rights.
I've caught him filming vehicles with his mobile phone. He's taking pictures of the entrance and around the back filming the vehicles. So I've asked him to stop. He's walked down here, he's tried lowering me down there on my own. So I've stopped, well, I've got a grip of him under section 1 apace. Just to make sure that he's got nothing on him. Obviously he's got his face covered. I don't know what his intentions are. I don't know where he is.
Perfect. Okay. Get off. No, you're not allowed to do that.
I can't.
No, you're not.
Yeah, okay. It's a very reasonable line of inquiry.
No. Perfect, right.
You are being detained.
Make sure you catch it. Right, yeah, that's fine. I don't consent to the search.
That's right, you don't need to consent to it already. Because you've been filming this, we're not filming.
I've just told you my intentions.
The officer then lies to his colleagues about what happened. He claims FTA tried to lure him away, as if calmly stepping back a few meters while legally refusing to answer questions is some kind of ambush. It's absurd. He was rewriting events to justify grabbing a member of the public who had done nothing wrong but film. And then he proves the detention was never about safety. While FTA is already restrained and compliant, the officer reaches over and violently tears off his face mask. This wasn't about identification or officer safety, it was about control. When challenged, he hides behind the empty phrase, reasonable line of inquiry, which isn't a lawful justification anywhere for forcibly removing someone's face covering, especially when they're already detained and pose no threat at all.
Be asked some questions.
Take all your numbers.
Any questions or queries, sir, before we leave you?
Yeah, why was I detained?
We've just explained.
Can you explain again for the purpose of the film?
No, because everything's recorded, and as I've already explained, you are entitled to it.
This, guys?
Yeah. That's where you've been handcuffed.
Yep, handcuffed, detained under what section? Section 1?
Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. We're not going to keep going over the same scenario. We've explained it to you. Have you any further questions, sir? No.
Tyrants. Abuse of power. There will be a civil claim going in.
Alright, sir.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Off your pop. 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 Tyrant. Off your pop. Am I free to leave?
What?
Am I free to leave?
You're free to leave.
I'm free to stay, aren't I?
I'll stay here with you then, Sean.
Alright, yeah.
Have a good day. Let's see how long this lasts.
Assault. You assaulted me.
The moment FTA was told he was free to go, the officer's authority should have ended right there, full stop. But instead of stepping back like a trained professional, he instantly snapped, "I'll stay here with you then." That one sentence says more about him than anything else in the entire encounter. It proves this was never about suspicion, safety, or proper procedure. The real issue was that FTA didn't submit, didn't comply on command, and didn't bend to his authority. The lawful detention was over, but the officer's need to control the situation wasn't. That's what exposes just how broken and corrupt his mindset really was. After detaining FTA for nothing, finding nothing, and proving nothing, the officer still behaved as if FTA had no right to stand in a public place and exercise his freedoms without the officer's personal approval, as though he owned the space and everyone in it was required to answer to him.
Excuse me?
Trying to get through, sir. No problem.
Take care.
So we're going to get detained again for video in the police station?
I'll advise you not to, which is why we stopped you, isn't it?
I don't take advice.
Well, you're going to get stopped again, aren't you? You can't walk around the police station filming personal
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
It's not advice.
What law? What law is it? What law is it?
We've just explained it to you.
But it's not law. You've not explained any law.
We have. We've explained
What?
it to you.
You can't take pictures?
I advise you not to.
That's your advice, isn't it? That's your advice.
You don't like getting stopped, then don't film police vehicles.
I don't think you're very clever, so I won't take your advice.
Alright, take care.
You don't even know you don't even know the law yourself.
Alright, have a good day.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 police officers don't know the law, and a sergeant. He looks about 10.
12.5.
Do you get them put? You're right.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I'd like you to disappear, please.
I'm not a magician.
I feel very uncomfortable with a member of the public wearing a face covering, filming a police station.
The officer ends the encounter by making one of the most textbook policing failures imaginable. He openly admits the entire situation was driven by his emotions when he says, "I feel very uncomfortable with a member of the public wearing a face covering filming a police station." In that moment, he confesses everything: the detention, the handcuffs, the shouting, the aggression, the backup officers. None of it was based on law. It was all rooted in his personal discomfort. "I feel uncomfortable" carries zero legal authority. None. Yet he used that feeling to justify detaining FTA, even though FTA had done nothing illegal. This is the most dangerous kind of officer, one who treats personal fear and emotions as if they're the same thing as reasonable suspicion. Policing depends on separating feelings from legal power, and this officer failed that basic responsibility completely.
Well, what do I do? Call the feelings, please.
Take care.
Uncomfortable. Off you pop.
Any further questions, sir?
Not for you.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Which one's your car? See that, guys? Section 1. Detained. Muppets. And that, guys, has been settled out of court now. I settled in court. Got my payout, which is nicely paid for my holiday.
FTA's final update delivers the perfect ending to this entire ordeal. The police force folded and settled the case out of court in his favor, which tells you everything you need to know. Police don't quietly settle cases when they believe their officers acted lawfully. They settle when the evidence is so damning that going before a judge would only make things worse, more money lost, and more public humiliation. The fact that FTA didn't even need a trial shows the misconduct was obvious just from the video alone. And the final detail says it all. FTA mentions the DCI involved apparently no longer works there. That's not a coincidence. It's the ripple effect of reckless behavior. Get exposed on camera, trigger a lawsuit, cost the force money, and someone higher up always pays the price. From start to finish, this was never about security. It was about ego. The officer got it wrong the moment he put his hands on FTA, and instead of admitting that mistake and backing off, he doubled down, searching a man who broke no law, handcuffing someone who posed no threat, and then trying to save face by pretending he still needed to monitor him. That wasn't professionalism, it was damage control dressed up as authority. The real turning point wasn't when the cuffs came off or the search ended. It was when the officer finally admitted out loud that it all came down to his personal discomfort. Not evidence, not suspicious behavior, not real risk, just feelings. Once the cuffs were removed, FTA wasn't a suspect anymore. He was a walking reminder that the officer had overstepped and abused his power. And some officers simply can't handle being proven wrong in public. That's why the ending hits so hard. FTA didn't shout, didn't fight back, and didn't match their aggression. He let the officers reveal who they really were, and then took the issue to the one place where feelings mean nothing at all, the courtroom. Suddenly, all that confidence vanished. What started as a confrontation on the pavement ended as a quiet settlement behind closed doors. No trial, no defense, just a payout and an officer who apparently no longer works there. On the street, they treated FTA like the problem. In the end, he proved he was the consequence. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps support independent coverage. And don't forget to check out Free Time's Audits, linked in the description, and show him some support. Thanks for watching.